Hello, my amazing viewers. You are all welcome back to this very channel, Prof. One Tutorials. My name is Alfred Amprofi, and today I'll be your tutor to look at this question we have on the board. I'd like to say a very big thank you for always having time here with us. And if you haven't subscribed, kindly hit on the subscription button. Kindly subscribe to this channel and again share to everybody, and I believe it is going to benefit a lot. Kindly share this channel to everybody because I know it is going to benefit a lot of people. Wherever you find yourself, kindly take your notebooks, exercise book, your pen, your calculators, so that as we go through this question, we can all do it together. My amazing viewers, give me some few time to go through this question we have on the board step by step. If you have any question, can you put it in the comment section? If you have any suggested contribution, you are also welcome in the comment section. Join me on the board as we get started. This is WASSCE 2025, question 3, and I read, a contractor built a rainwater collection system in the shape of a hemispherical tank of radius 2 meters to irrigate a 500 meter squared farm. Each square meter of the farm requires 50 liters of water. Determine with mathematical statement if a full tank of water would be sufficient to irrigate the farm. Take pi equal to 22/7. Solution. This question we have on the board is under mensuration 2, which basically talks about the volume and the total surface area of solid figures. So I'm going to take the question step by step. A contractor built a rainwater collection system in a shape of a hemispherical tank of radius 2 meters to irrigate a 500 meter squared farm. So now I'm going to draw the hemisphere. The radius is 2 meters. So we have 2 meters here. All right. And the question said to irrigate a farm of 500 meters squared. So let me put the farm here. So we have 500 meter squared. All right. Each square meter requires 50 liters of water. So from here, each square meter, so we can say that if 1 meter squared is equal to 50 liters, then 500 meter squared is going to be how many liters? And that is what we are going to calculate for. So the 500 is going to be So 500 meters, we don't know. So we are going to put any variable here, which is x. From here, we need to cross multiply. 1 times x, we still have x. 500 multiplying 50. 500 times 50. And here, we are going to get 5 times 5. We have 25. And then we are going to add the three zeros, making 25,000 liters of water. So this will be the water needed to irrigate the farm in liters. Now, the container here is in a form of a hemisphere. And we know that a hemisphere is half of a sphere. When you take watermelon as an example, when you cut watermelon into two equal parts, each part will be a hemisphere because a sphere looks like a watermelon. So this is half of a sphere. The question gave us 2 meters to be the radius. So from here we are going to calculate the volume of this container and see if we can get the amount of water which will be sufficient to irrigate this farm. All right. Volume of a hemisphere. So we have V to be equal to half of a volume of a sphere. And the volume of a sphere is 4 over 3 pi r cubed. So from here, 2 goes here 1, 2 goes here 2. So basically, we are getting 2 over 3 pi r cubed. So this will be the volume of the hemisphere. So now we are going to make substitution of the radius as well as the pi. So now we have V is equal to 2 over 3 times 22 over 7 times 2 cube. So now we have V is equal to 2 over 3 times 22 over 7 times, we have 2 power 3, which is 8. So now we have 2 times 2, which is 44 over 3 times 7, we have 21 times 8. This to be over 1. And this is multiplication of fractions. So now you have volume to be equal to 44 times 8. What did you get from your end, my cherished viewer? So we are getting 352 all over 21 times 1. We still have 21. And from here, we need to change this to decimal. So we have the volume to be 352 divided by 21. Decimal, what did you get? Type it in the comment section as we proceed. So we have 16.7619 meter cube. And this is the volume of the water in the hemisphere. But we need to convert this to liters so that we will see if the amount of water in the hemisphere would be sufficient to irrigate the farm. All right. If 1,000 liters is equal to 1 meter cube, then how many liters is equal to 16.7619 meter cube? So M is equal to 16.7619. And from here, If 1,000 liters is equal to 1 meter cube, then the question is how many liters will give us 16.7619 meter cube? We don't know, so let's put any variable there. Let's say y is equal to 16.7619. So from here we are going to cross multiply. Y times 1, we still have y. Then 1,000 multiplying 16.7619. Because of the three zeros, we are going to move 1, 2, 3. So the decimal will be at the back of the 1, making 16761.9 liters. So this is the amount of water for the hemisphere. But we can see that the total amount of water which will be sufficient for the farm is 25,000. So meaning that full water of this hemisphere would not be sufficient. So now we can conclude. But before the conclusion, we need to get the difference. So let's look at the difference. So the difference is going to be 25,000 minus 16,761.9. So we have 8,238.1 liters. So there should be an additional 8,238.1 liters to be added before we can irrigate the farm fully. So my conclusion is the volume of water in the tank in the hemispherical tank would not be sufficient to irrigate the farm. Eight thousand 238.1 liters of water will be an additional volume to be used. All right. So the volume of water in the hemispherical tank will not be sufficient to irrigate the farm. 8,238.1 liters of water will be an additional volume to be used before the farm can be sufficiently be irrigated. So my cherished viewer, thank you very much, and God richly bless you for having time with me here. Stay tuned. Bye bye.